My alarm goes off at 6:30. For a few seconds, I just lie there staring at the ceiling. The room is quiet. The air feels still. There's this soft, peaceful space before the world wakes up. Then I reach for my phone. I don't even think about it. My hand just moves. Notifications, emails, a couple messages, a headline that pulls me in. I tell myself I'm just checking the time, but 5 minutes turn into 15. By the time I sit up in bed, my mind already feels crowded, and I haven't even started the day. I make coffee. The smell fills the kitchen. The sunlight comes through the window just right. It's actually a nice morning. Calm, slow, but I'm not really there. I'm half in the kitchen, half inside whatever I just scrolled through. My thoughts are scattered. I replay things I saw, things I read, things I didn't even care about. By 8 o'clock, I'm at my desk. This is supposed to be my focus time, the part of the day where I do the work that matters, the creative work, the thinking work, the stuff that requires depth. I open my laptop, take a breath, and for a moment, I feel clear. I start typing. Ideas begin to form. I can feel momentum building. Then, a notification pops up in the corner of my screen. I try to ignore it. I really do, but part of my attention is already gone. I click it. It's nothing urgent, just something small. But once I've broken my focus, it's easier to break it again. I check another tab, then another. Then, I grab my phone, just to respond quickly. 30 minutes disappear. When I finally look back at what I was working on, the energy is gone. The idea feels flat now. I can't remember what felt so clear just half an hour ago. I lean back in my chair and feel frustrated, not because I don't want to work, but because I know I'm capable of more than this scattered version of myself. Around noon, I step outside to grab lunch. No headphones. My phone battery is low, so I leave it at home. At first, I feel exposed, almost uncomfortable walking without something in my ears. The street sounds are louder than usual. My thoughts are louder too. I notice how restless I feel. My mind keeps searching for stimulation, something to check, something to scroll, something to fill the silence. But there's nothing, so I just walk. After about 10 minutes, something shifts. My breathing slows down. I start noticing small things, the way the light hits the buildings, the sound of leaves moving in the wind, a dog pulling excitedly on its leash, and then, out of nowhere, an idea comes back. The same idea I was working on earlier, but this time it feels clearer, simpler. I see what was missing. I understand where I went wrong. I'm not forcing it. I'm not chasing it. I'm just noticing it. That's when it hits me. The problem wasn't that I couldn't focus this morning. It's that I never gave myself space to. The rest of the day, I try something different. When I get back home, I put my phone in another room. Not on silent, not face down, fully out of reach. I close every extra tab on my laptop. I clear my desk. I sit down. It feels strange at first, too quiet. My hand almost moves automatically toward where my phone usually sits, but it's not there. There's nothing to grab, so I stay. The first few minutes are messy. My thoughts bounce around. I feel the urge to switch tasks, to check something, to break the silence, but I don't. And slowly, my mind settles. It's not dramatic. There's no big breakthrough moment, but I feel something I haven't felt all day. Steady. My thoughts stretch out instead of jumping. I stay with one sentence long enough to improve it. I follow one idea until it actually makes sense. An hour passes. I don't even notice. By the evening, I feel different. Not just productive, clear, present. When I sit down for dinner, I'm actually there. I listen fully. I'm not half in a conversation and half on a screen. Later that night, as I get ready for bed, I realize something simple. I don't have a focus problem. I have an interruption problem. From the moment I wake up, my attention is being pulled in 100 directions. And if I don't protect it, it never gets a chance to go deep. That small walk without my phone, that was the first real quiet moment of my day. That hour with my phone in another room, that was the first time my mind felt safe enough to stay. Now I understand something I didn't before. Focus isn't about trying harder. It's about creating space. It's about building small observation zones in your day. 10 minutes in the morning without your phone, a walk without headphones, a block of work where nothing is allowed to interrupt you. Not forever, just long enough for your attention to land. Because when it does, something changes. You feel less scattered, less rushed, less like your mind is constantly chasing something, and more like yourself. That's what I learned in one ordinary day. Not that I needed more discipline, but that I needed more quiet. And once I gave my attention a place to rest, it finally stopped running.